Neighbour Aid is a volunteer home visiting service with a team of 40 volunteers who visit people who live in their own homes in the Hawkesbury local government area. They might be frail older people or people with a disability who need that little bit of extra help to keep living at home independently. It started roughly about 20 years ago, as I say, to provide that extra help for people who live alone. The volunteers provide a number of different services. They might do a home visit with their clients, stay at home, have morning tea or afternoon tea, look at photos, watch a movie. They might also take their client out for a shopping trip or to the bank, the library, the post office, to buy their Christmas gifts is something that our volunteers get involved in. Lots of different types of things.
Well, I was having trouble trying to get my shopping home, and I was also starting to lose my sight a bit and having a few problems. And somebody told me I could get the shopping bus, and I said, oh, good. So I inquired about the shopping bus, and then they said, well, do you have a disability? And I said, yes, I was legally blind. And they said, well, if that's the case, the shopping bus isn't going to be much good for you, is it? And I said, oh. I felt a bit dismayed by that. And then they said, no, we can do even better than that. We can have a lady call for you and she will take you shopping. And you can, or have cups of tea at home, whatever you would like. And I said, truly? I didn't believe them at first. But it was nice, and I've been very grateful ever since, and shall always be grateful for that. Yes.
I became a volunteer in the couple of years leading up to my retirement. I thought volunteering would probably be one thing that I'd like to do when I retired. About 18 months into my retirement, I thought, yeah, I'm ready to do this now. I take her shopping. She gets to buy her groceries for the week or any other little thing that she might need. We get to go. I take her to the library or to the bank, just anything that needs doing that enables her basically to be able to stay at home and just enjoy her life a little bit more.
Well, the cost of our service is actually by donation. If we provide transport, we accept a donation for that transport. There's no cost for home visiting at all. So if the volunteer is just coming to the home and having a visit, there is actually no cost for the service.
When I moved to this area, I didn't know a lot of people and I was working full-time. And then when I retired, I had several friends that were involved in Meals on Wheels and other volunteer services in the area. And one of them suggested that perhaps I come to Neighbourhood Aid. And then I read an article in our local newspaper about the types of things that they do. So I rang the coordinator and spoke to her. She then invited me in for an interview, and I did some training with them, and then I was given a client.
Many years ago I was a Neighbour Aid person. I had a couple of clients, and I know how much I enjoyed working with my clients, so I thought it'd be just lovely if somebody else could come and enjoy working perhaps with me.
I've been visiting Linda now for approximately 2 years, and I started off as a volunteer, but I feel as though that I've become a friend of Linda's now, and in a way I've become part of her family, and I've become part of her casual family, which I rather like. I come to visit her every Monday afternoon, usually for about 2 hours, depending upon what we do. And I think that we're getting on really well.
It gives me the most remarkable friend who does anything I need. He is just wonderful. And I swear by my friend, Brian is just gorgeous. Well, we're going to the club next week. Poor beggar's dropped himself in the hole.
I find that it's an uplifting experience for me as well. And I feel as though that I'm contributing back into the community. And I feel as though that at the end of our 2-hour visit, that we both walk away and we both feel really quite joyous about the situation that we've been in.
She certainly is my friend, and I hope I'm her friend. And I do look forward to her coming every week. Yes, it's lovely.
I thoroughly recommend it to anybody who's thinking of going down the line of volunteering.
It's the sort of thing that you can either do a lot of volunteering or you can just do a little bit, depending upon the amount of time that you have available to you and also how much you want to put into it yourself. But I would thoroughly recommend it. And as I said, the friendships that you actually make, I think probably will be friends forever.
We've gone beyond someone providing a service and someone receiving a service. We have become mates, friends, in the most heartfelt way. This man he lifts my soul every time he walks through the door because he is just such a pleasure to be with.
If you know someone who would benefit from the Neighbour Aid service, or you yourself would like a little bit of help, or if you would like to volunteer for Neighbour Aid, please call us today on 4587 0209.